Skaar is someone who has helped build the Melee community into what it is today, but not everyone knows this. For example, if you already know who bobbyscar is, then you probably know him for saying stuff like this.
Because look at the scoreboard right now.
Yeah, I got numbers on the...
Oh! Yo, did he just walk up slowly and down smash?
He did. He really did, though.
Oh, Hacks, are you gonna let him do that to you?
But who was he before becoming the arguably most popular commentator in all of competitive Melee? He's one of the original most hyped Captain Falcon players, a trailblazing community figurehead, and the founder of an organization that would become crucial to the trajectory of this game. He's the man who killed Mufasa, the most electrifying man in Smash, the people's champ, bobbyscar. It all began in 2007, when Apple gave this to the world, and Sony Pictures gave this to the world. It's the classic getting into Smash story. Skaar was the best among his friends and heard about people who were supposedly good, and went to a Drexel University Smash Fest to prove his worth. He gets bodied, destroyed by everyone. But this doesn't deter him. Instead, it feeds his determination, and little by little he starts to improve. A year later, that's 2008 now, he started getting noticeably better, proving himself to be something of a challenge to local players. Now, at this point he hadn't really had his breakout tournament yet, but something was about to happen that would put Skaar on the list of players to watch. On February 15th, 2008, he uploaded a video titled "I Killed Mufasa." Self-dubbed as the most electrifying combo video in all of Melee, it was nearly 10 minutes straight of balls to the walls Falcon action. It was badass, and before you knew it, Skaar became this hyped up Captain Falcon player that was getting seated above what you would expect from his results at the time. Not long after that, he started actually living up to his reputation as a good player. He managed a 4th place finish at Smashtality 4 and a 2nd place finish at Herb 1, where he outplaced the likes of PB&J, Chillin' Dude, and Chudat. Okay, real quick, let's talk about Skaar jumping. Yeah, Skaar also invented a now widely used technique. The idea is that you let go of the ledge and execute a wall jump while saving your double jump for later use. So already Skaar had started making a name for himself. But something was looming around the corner. Something that would change the Smash community forever and also end up being one of the most important moments in Skaar's career. On July 10th, 2009, Super Smash Bros. Melee would have its largest tournament of all time, Genesis. Everyone knows how important this tournament was for the game, to have Armada competing in the US for the first time, but truly, it was here that Skaar cemented himself as a top player. He had to beat renowned players like Taj and Lambchops to make his way into top 8, winners semis against Mango. But once he got there, things took a different turn. See, Mango played Jigglypuff, and Skaar famously hated the character back then. To be fair, there was a good reason for his hatred, because one of Captain Falcon's greatest strengths is his aerial mobility. But contesting Jigglypuff in the air is no simple task. She dominates the space with her own mobility and huge hitboxes. But let's just get one thing straight. Mango is good at Melee. It wasn't just that he played Puff, but in case you needed proof of that,
This is where the pressure's on. You had to lead the whole game, and all of a sudden, it's over. Never mind.
Mango takes the 3-0, but Skaar puts up a good fight. In losers quarters, he falls to Hungrybox and ends the tournament in 6th place. Well, actually, hold on. Who gets 6th place at a tournament? I'm gonna pick a side here and say that he should have gotten 5th place, because in pretty much every other tournament, getting knocked out from losers quarters means that you tied for 5th.
Because Skaar got 6th at Genesis.
Don't do that.
Don't do what?
He got 5th.
Anyways, what's much more important to me is that Genesis had every top Captain Falcon player at the time in attendance, and there was Skaar, placing above all of them. For this brief moment in time, bobbyscar was the best Captain Falcon player in the world. Now, the truth is, that was short-lived. Almost immediately after Genesis, Skaar's results took a turn for the worse, but he still had one moment of greatness left. Around February 2012, a new philosophy was brewing in Skaar's mind. He called it Lean Melee, a concept to efficiently diagnose major problems in competitive gameplay. With all this going through his head, Skaar had what I would argue to be the best tournament in his career. He managed to get an early upset over Lovage, who was very good at the time. Then he got an upset over Shroomed. Then he got an upset over S2J, and then finally he beat Lovage again in Grand Finals. He got 1st place at this hella stacked tournament. For just that moment, bobbyscar was on top once again. For just that moment, the People's Champ was back. When you think of tournaments today, major tournaments especially, you don't have to look far to see how well organized they are and, well, standardized a lot of aspects have become. But it wasn't that long ago when this was not the case and things were more of a mess. You see, things didn't just get better on their own. It was actually thanks to Skaar's efforts that we have the level of professionalism that we do today, and it all started with the creation of MeleeItOnMe. Well, actually, to be completely accurate, it all started with the massive failure that was ROM 5. Now I could go into all the nitty gritty details of what made this tournament such a freaking disaster, but I'm gonna keep it short. First off, you get this set between Ryan Ford and Mewtwo King. Basically, Mewtwo King originally won the set by breaking a tournament rule, something he got away with because back then there was less of a standardized rule set. But another reason is because while him and Ryan Ford argued over it, the stream chat got tired of waiting and the organizers succumbed to that pressure. They did eventually redo the set though on a fair and legal stage, where Ryan Ford bodied Mewtwo King. This led to him getting sad and asking Ryan to split the pot with him. The tournament was riddled with this general sloppiness and poor decision making. It left both the players and the viewers very unhappy. And that is where Skaar comes in. He heard the voices of the people and decided to organize a stream with other community representatives to discuss what happened at ROM 5 and how to fix it. This was the birth of MeleeItOnMe. Now, MeleeItOnMe grew to be more than just a vodcast and a Facebook group. In the years that followed, it gave us a hub for discussion, analysis videos, upcoming Melee news, articles, rules, tournaments, and the list goes on. But one of the most significant contributions it made for the scene was in 2013, when it got Melee into the Evolution Championship Series, otherwise known as EVO. The importance of this was tremendous. Melee was this small community and EVO is this huge competition. Thousands of people around the world tune in every year to watch the best fighting game players go at it. And in 2013, one lucky game would have a chance of sharing the spotlight. It was a battle between communities. Whichever scene raised the most money for charity would be crowned with a spot at EVO. Skaar and the rest of MeleeItOnMe organized a charity stream. It was dubbed the Spirit Bomb. because just like Goku needs your energy to take on his opponents, the Melee community needs your money. It goes without saying that this worked beautifully. The stream acted as a hub for the community to get together and support the game they loved. Melee made it into EVO and has been there every year since. Melee blew up as a result of EVO, and in a way, you could argue that the success is a result of Skaar's initiatives to improve the community. In fact, Twitch also noticed Skaar's efforts, and back in 2013 they hired him as the first ever Smash ambassador to help grow the scene. Since then, he's played a major role and is actually the mastermind behind Bits. Then, later that year, we get the first ever MeleeItOnMe Top 100 ranking. Skaar got 62nd, which marked a shift in his focus from being a top player to more of a community leader. But let's get real. If there could be only one reason that Skaar has become such a fan favorite over the years, it would be his personality. Simply put, the guy is hilarious. From the way he gets over the top excited about Melee.
Okay, what's he got here? Johnny,
He did it. He's gotta grab the ledge. He's gotta grab the ledge. Oh my God, he just did it! Mr. J is a legend! Mr. J, are you out of your mind? This is evil! Do you know where you are? This is not the locals!
So even if whoever goes in against Westballs, even if he clean beats him,
Did you see that?
that was
pivot?
very clean looking. That was very clean. Can you do that?
No, I was just about to say.
I think it's definitely classic Westballs. He like has the best, smoothest.
Did he power shield Firefox into jab?
into some stuff?
Did he do it on purpose? I don't know.
I don't
But if he
know.
did, I'm frustrated.
It's no surprise that he's universally adored as a commentator. As the years have gone by, he's become synonymous with top 8 commentary alongside his main co-caster Toph. Nintendo themselves recognized this and invited him to cast the first ever Smash 4 tournament at E3 2014. That's pretty freaking cool. Since then, he started new Smash related shows that highlight his charismatic on the mic personality. Both the Reeds and the Skaar and Toph show have become impressively popular pieces of Smash content. Skaar may not have ever been that close to being the best player in the world, but over the years, he's won the audience over with his infectious personality. He has and continues to play a vital role in improving tournaments for both viewers and players. Plus, he invented one of the coolest techniques that's used in the game today. Without Skaar, there would be no MeleeItOnMe. Without Skaar, Smash wouldn't be as successful as it is today. But it is, because Skaar is the people's champ. Hey, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed that video. If you want to see more content like this, just check out my channel. Maybe even hit those like and subscribe buttons if you want, no pressure. Also, I have a Patreon page, which is a huge help, so if you're feeling generous, I'll leave a link in the description. If you want to get updated on when my next video is coming out, just follow me on Twitter at @slush_SSBM.